Getting things started here for the Jags. We've got Beckett, James, and Grayson out here with Silas and Abby Joe on the back end. Puck one over to James. James gets it, battling on these near boards. Puck back to Silas. He chips it back up, but there is a hand pass by Noko. Puck dropped here, one back to Silas. Silas dumps it deep into the Noko zone. Noko picks it up there, pushes it around. They chip it past the D. They're coming through the neutral zone. Good back check here by Beckett. They fire a shot just wide of the net. Silas ties him up in the corner, picks that puck up. They pick his pocket, come over, fire it wide of the net. Abby Jo picks it up there. She chips it up to Grayson. Noko pushes the puck further forward. Grayson's still battling. Noko dumps it into the corner. Abby Jo picks it up there. She passes over to Silas. Silas sees a lane. He passes east-west, gets it to Beckett. Beckett to Grayson. Grayson in the neutral zone. Pocket picked there. Noko picks it up. They gain the red line. Throw it in deep for a line change. Silas picks it up there, tries to push around to Abby Jo. She pushes it back up the half wall. Caden battling, can't get it out of the zone. Noko regroups, turns around, pestered there by Dean. He gets the puck to Caden. Caden up to Hardy. Hardy gains the red line, comes in, fires it in behind the net. Noko picks it up there. Caden comes over, pressures them. They push it up the near boards. Hardy working hard on the back check here. Tommy pushes them wide. They come in. They try the short side. Bounce it off the side of the net. Picked up there. Tommy throws it up to Caden. Caden tried getting it up to Hardy. Noko picked that off. They're regrouping in the neutral zone here. They chip it in, but they are just offsides for a whistle. Beckett in here to take this face off. He pushes it over. Noko kicks it back to Tommy. Tommy gets it there, throws it up to the far boards. Brecken can't quite get it out. Now Tack does. Tack up to Beckett, or Brecken. Brecken comes in, dives into the corner, pushes it through the crease, but couldn't connect with the players out front. Noko throws it all the way down for an icing. Beckett out here taking this face off deep in the no-co zone to the left of their goaltender. He pushes it over to the wall. Landon pestering the D, so they throw it around the back of the net. They pick it up on these near boards. They skate up, chip it up to their winger. Miko gets involved, and he's able to push the puck up to the line, but not out. Silas gets it there. He chips it up to Beckett. They're battling. Noko gets it. They come across. Now Silas has it. He comes up. He chips it up. He skates in. He gets a tough angle shot. Goaltender gets that with their leg pad. Brecken disrupts the Noko D as they're coming out. Now they take themselves out. Brecken has it here. He's skating in. He shoots it. Rebound out front. We didn't have anybody crashing. Miko picks it up as they clear the zone looking for a change. He passed it over to Silas. Silas dumps it in deep. Dean coming in here hard after a line change. Puck over to the sideboards. Grayson disrupts that nicely. Noko picks it up and chips it out. Miko has it in the neutral zone. He chips it up to Dean on these near boards. Puck back to Miko. Miko to Grayson. Grayson gets it into the zone. Noko controls it there. They pass east-west. Get it to the far boards. They get it up. The wing pushes it in past the Highland D here. They're coming around the back. Abby Jo does a nice job coming up, disrupting that play, taking the player out of the play. Puck up to their D. They get a shot. Jack sticks that aside. Dean picks it up there. He sees a lane, skates it up and out, chips that puck forward. Now Noko comes into the middle. James gets it there. He throws it in deep to give Highland a chance to make the line change. Grayson in there battling, pushes the puck up. Noko gets it out. Picked up there by Caden. He chips it into the neutral zone. Noko comes back in. Back at battling here. Puck in. Jack makes a leg pad save, and then Abby Joe sweeps it up and out. That was out of the zone, but we didn't call it. Puck picked up by Tommy. He gets it to Grayson. Grayson comes to these near boards. Caden in one-on-one. He comes in, gets a shot off, but it's deflected. He takes two players into the corner. Tommy pinches in to hold it. He chips it up to Caden. Caden comes around, tried throwing it in front, but it goes behind the net on a deflection. Beckett over there battling on the half wall. Noko skates and gets it out of the zone. They're coming up. They dump it in deep. It goes around behind the net. Tack picks it up there. He chips it up to Hardy. Hardy pushes it into the middle, but it's just out in front of Beckett. Beckett picks it up now. He tried getting it up to Caden, but Noko picks that pass off. They come into the zone. They pass all the way across. They shoot it up and over the net. Tommy battling in the corner, pushes it up. It goes up and out of the zone. Puck's going to be dropped just outside of the Jag zone to the left of Jag. Noko wins it back to their D. Brecken hard on, pressuring him there. They chip it into the zone. Tack gets it there to Brecken. He can't get around the second Noko player. They drive it in deep. Tack picks it off, tries chipping it up. Now Brecken comes down to help out. He comes all the way across. Landon, if he races, is going to be sprung here. He is. He's coming in. Gets a shot. Oh! I don't know if that was over the net or off the goalie's shoulder and over. But Noko picks it up. They throw it up the near boards here. Landon pressures them, gets the puck back to Dean. Dean comes into the middle, fires it just wide. Brecken pressuring him over there. Puck comes into Silas. He pinches in. Noko comes out. They dance around a couple through the neutral zone. Tack kicks this puck into the corner here. Pressures, gets some help from Dean. Dean pushes it to the far corner. Noko possesses it there. They came around, pushed it out front. Good job by Silas taking the body there. Gets a puck up to Dean. We had a 3-on-3 developing. Dean skates it into the zone. He is pulled down. No whistle, though. Noko picks it up. They regroup, get it into the neutral zone. Puck over to the near boards. Abby Joe picks it up there. She comes around behind the net. Kicks that up to Grayson. Grayson can't get it out of the zone. Now he can on his second effort. He carries it out but goes down. Gets the puck to James. James into the zone. Puck pushed up. Abby Joe is able to hold it on that blue line. Now it's out. Grayson battling there. He throws it back in, but we are just offsides. Dean wins that puck over to the boards. Noko battles to get it out. They chip it past the D. They're racing in. Miko battling with them there. They come in. They shoot it off the side of the goal. Now they come into the middle. Can't connect there. Puck out of the zone, so they're going to regroup with the D. They go a little east-west hockey here. They come into the zone. They shoot it. Blocker saved by Jack. Noko with it in the far corner there. Puck around. Dean gets it, chips it up to Caden. Comes off of his stick. Ooh! Noko gets a shot off and then a whistle. Puck dropped here, one over to Silas on the boards. He picks it up there. Tried getting it up to Landon, couldn't. Now he picks it up. He's got Landon with him. He's going to streak in. He splits the D, comes right in on net. Goaltender covers that up for a whistle. Beckett pushes that puck over to Brecken. Brecken gets it there. He's battling on the boards. Beckett pushes it to Landon. He gets it out. He tried to get it out front. Now he comes over to Brecken. Brecken back to Landon behind the net. He comes back around to Brecken. Noko picks his pocket, gets it up to the line and out. They're coming up. Good job by Beckett to pick that up. He pushes it forward. It goes by 4 or 5. Noko coming in. They push it up the boards. They come all the way across. They're coming up the near boards now. Good job by Dean back checking hard there. Silas pushes him into the corner. Takes. And Jags are going to the penalty. To the penalty kill here. I'm not sure about that call. Grayson in here to take this face off to the right of Jack. Noko pushes it forward. They come around the back. Tommy battling in there. Somebody. Now Caden picks that puck up. He's got some room. He throws it in deep. He's tripped up for his effort there. Noko picks it up behind the net. They come up and throw it off of Caden and into the netting. Puck's going to be dropped deep in the Noko zone. They win it over to their D. They push it around. Good job by Hardy in here battling for it. Shorthanded. He comes around. He's looking for a pass. He kicks it up to the D. Tommy gets it there. He comes into the corner, battling with a couple of them. Maintains possession. Gets it to Tack in the middle. He shoots, but it's off of a Noko player. Deflects into the neutral zone. Beckett back checking hard. Tack back checking hard. Oh. Puck pushed back to Noko's D off that faceoff. They come in. They shoot it. It's over the net. They pick it up on the half wall. Abby Joe in here battling. Gets some support from Dean. Puck comes up. Dean's able to push it out of the zone. He's racing up there. Pressuring Noko's D. They get it up to their wingers. They come in. It's a 3-on-2. They fire it. Good block by Miko there. He pushes them off the puck. Puck comes over to Abby Joe. Abby Joe to Brecken. Brecken comes up. We got a 2-on-2. Comes across to Landon. Landon comes in. He carries it around. Gets a pass up to Miko on the point. Miko steps in. Fires it. It's wide of the net. Landon comes over, picks that up. He fires it. Oh, goaltender covers that up or grabs it in their glove or leg pad. Puck dropped here to the left. Landon picks it up, fires it, but it's wide of the net. Brecken over here battling on these near boards. A couple of NOCO players. Puck comes back. Landon throws it back up there. Oh, Brecken got it in the middle, but Beckett couldn't get a shot off. NOCO carries through the neutral zone. Abby Joe pushes them wide. They get a puck in front. Oh, we got everybody down there crashing the net, so they couldn't get a good shot off. NOCO comes around to the near corner here. Miko's bothering them now. Puck comes across. Beckett ties him up. And we're going to get an interference call to the Jags. Dean in here to take this face off deep in the Jag zone. It is pushed over into the middle. Tommy picks it up there. He chips it up to Grayson. Grayson is able to clear the zone. And it's going slow enough. And it gets past the net, but they wave it off because it was going so slow. Puck in the zone, still pushed deeper in. We got Dean coming across, pestering him. He's back checking hard, disrupts the play, gets the puck. Their D picks it up. Grayson comes over to pester him on the far side now. They do gain the zone. Grayson tries to tie him up, but they get it deeper. Now they come back up to the D. They've got time. They step around, come in, fire it, but a good block there. Now it comes up on these near boards. They fire a shot in. Jack gets the first one and the rebound. He grabs that with his glove for the whistle. Puck dropped here. Hardy wins that over, chips it to himself on the boards. He pushes it up. NOCO gets it at the point. They fire a shot far into the other corner. Comes over there. They push it in deep behind the net. They tried chipping it out front, but Tommy got a stick on it. Now they fire it, but it's wide of the net into the near corner here. Puck comes around. NOCO possesses it. They throw it in front. They're battling. Now they're pushed back into the corner. They're running a cycle here in this near corner. They push it in the middle, picked up there by Caden. Caden comes up, tried chipping it up to Hardy. NOCO picks it up, pushes it up the boards. Silas gets it, throws it in deep now. It is behind the net. They throw it around. Penalty is over. Puck comes into the middle. Silas picks it up here, gains the red line, does a little board turn to avoid some pressure, gets it into the zone, and puck picked up. NOCO pushes it up. They come into the zone 1-on-3. They fire it. Jack grabs that with a glove for the whistle. Dean in here to take this face off. Drop deep in the Jag zone. He pushes it over to the wall. Tack battling there. Now it comes up to Brecken. He gets it to the wall, but not out. NOCO coming in. They throw it into the corner here. Tack battling with them there. They come up. They're looking for a pass. They throw it back behind the net to regroup here. They're in the corner. Good job getting it up to Landon. Landon battling here. Now it's back to Abby Joe. Noko comes back into the corner, and that's going to do it for this first period. Chipped up, and there's the horn. Puck dropped here, tied up there by Beckett, but Noko comes in, picks it up. They're coming up. Tommy pushes him wide into the corner. Beckett comes over to help out. He pushes the puck up to James. James is swarmed by a couple of Noko players, but he's battling hard up against the wall. Gets some support now. Comes back to Noko's D. They walk the line, then get it up. Tack gets it out. Noko regroups, comes back in. Tack gets it again. Pushes it up, but Noko's now in with numbers now. It's evened up with some back check. Puck comes around to the back door, but they miss the net. James pushes that up to Beckett. Can't get it out of the zone. Puck comes back around into the corner. Noko battling in here. They tried coming up front to the open guy. Picked off there by Tommy. But they regroup at the line. They try a shot from there, but it goes behind the net. They come in. They try and stuff it in. Jack holds on to it, and the referee whistles it. Puck battle over here. Caden comes in, gets it to the line, but Noko holds it in. They throw it in. Silas picks it up on the near wall here. He chips it up, and we get it out of the zone. Good pressure by Caden. Noko has to throw it. An area pass up there. Hardy has it, but loses it, gets it again, loses it again. Noko comes into the zone. Miko pushes him wide. They wrap all the way around the net now. Dean in pressuring them. They come right into the middle. They fire a shot. It is just wide of that far post. Dean battling on this corner here. Now Noko comes in. They step in, shoot it. Jack got either his stick on that or his helmet. Puck into the middle. Noko turns. They fire again, but it's deflected. Now Dean's able to get it up to Hardy. Hardy coming in past the red line, comes in. He's got Caden with him. He fires it, but it's just wide of the net. Puck comes all the way up to the line. Miko battling with them. They get into the zone. He disrupts it again. They pass into the middle, but it's just off their stick. Silas pestering him in the near corner here. They come away with it. They backhand it. Jack makes the save, rebound save. Noko still trying to come in again. Silas comes in, pushes that off their stick. He gets it over to Hardy. Hardy kicks it up, but Noko picks that off. They come in, gain the red line, throw it in deep. Miko in behind the net. He chips that up to Caden. Caden throws it up. We've got an interference call coming to the Jags. Noko wins that, pushes it back to their D. They fire it. It's wide of the net. Comes over to the half wall. Landon gets it there, tries chipping it up. Can't. They come up to the other D. They fire it. It comes in to Tack. Tack is able to get it up and out of the zone. Beckett battling hard here. He's hard on that forecheck. They come up. Held there by Abby Joe. She throws it in deep. Noko comes to the near boards, trying to flip the ice. That puck comes into Tack. Tack gets it, chips it out. Now Noko throws it in on net. Jack blockers that over to Tack. Tack behind the net, chips that to Abby Joe. Abby Joe up to Landon. Oh, it's off his stick. Now Abby Joe gets it up and out of the zone. Noko gets it. Landon has it, loses it, chips it up. Oh! Tack gets it. He's battling at the line, but Noko regroups and comes into the zone. They get it in. Abby Joe picks it up there. She pushes it up to Tack. Tack gets it, chips it up the wall and out. And Noko has time to regroup as we're going for a line change. Noko comes across to the left on these near boards. Pushed wide. Hardy gets them. They shoot it. Jack grabs that with his glove. Penalty is over to the Jags now. Noko wins that faceoff, comes back. They go D to D. Oh, James gets a stick on it for a minute but can't clear the zone. Noko throws it in deep. They go behind the net, forward to forward. They come in. They shoot it. It's right on the post. There's a battle. Now they whistle it. Puck's going to be dropped deep in the Jag zone again to Jack's right. Dean kicks that over to Tommy. Tommy with the behind the net. He kicks that over to Silas. Silas comes up to James. James to Dean. Dean comes up. He gets it to Grayson. Grayson into the zone. He cuts into the middle. Shoots it wide of the net. Dean gets it there. Oh, James couldn't get a clean shot off. Grayson gets it. He shoots it over the net. Silas picks it up there. Throws it back into Grayson. Oh, his pocket's picked. Noko coming out. They get a 2-on-2 here. Tommy pushes them wide. They skate all the way around. They try the wrap around. They can't get that, but the rebound comes out to their third forward, crashing the net. Beckett pushes that puck over to Hardy. Hardy battling. Beckett picks it up. Now we regroup, come into the middle. Hardy loses it, battling for it again. Puck comes up to Silas. He shoots it, deflected off of some sticks. Puck in the middle. Shot there just wide by Beckett. Hardy picks it up, throws it up front, but it just off of Beckett's stick. Now the puck comes into the neutral zone. Noko pushing it up, but Tommy battles through. Pressure, picks it up, does a board turn. Tried getting it up, but Noko grabs it right out front. They get a point-blank shot off. Jack's up for the task. Noko throws it around to their D on the point. They get it. They fire it in. Noko's got a couple of players in front, but Jack covers that up for the whistle. Puck's going to be dropped to Jack's left, deep in the Jag zone. Dean pushes that over to Miko. Miko picks it up there. He comes over to the wall. He sees a lane. He's going to skate it up and out himself. He's into the neutral zone. Chips it past the D. He's coming in. He's forechecking hard here. We got puck turned around. Good job by Abby Joe to pinch in. Puck comes up. Now it's in the neutral zone. Landon holds him up there. Now Abby Joe throws it back in. Brecken after it. Noko clears it up and out. They come in. They fire it. Jack grabs that with his glove. We got a goalie change here for the Jags. Puck went into the corner. Miko battling, but a couple of Noko players are able to come away with that puck. He's still battling, pushing them behind the net here. They're coming around, trying to avoid some pressure. They're now cycling in this near corner. They throw it to the back door. Nobody's home. So another goal. Beckett wins that puck over to James. James gets it back from Beckett. He throws it in deep now. Puck comes all the way around. Grayson pressures him there. Now Beckett comes in, gets it. Tack steps up to hold it. And now the puck comes over to James, but Noko gets it. They skate around one. Can't get past Tack. James picks it up. He comes into the zone. He comes into the middle battling, but he's pushed off that puck. Noko pushes it up. Beckett has it, but can't. Now he's back checking hard. Noko comes in 1-on-3. They dump it into the corner. Beckett battling back in here. Tack picks that puck up. He comes around, gets it up to James. James loses it to a couple of Noko players. They push it in the middle, but Silas sidesteps that. He gets it up and into the neutral zone. He's crashing the net, shoots it, and the Noko goalie is able to cover that up. Dean in here to take this face off. He pushes it forward, but can't quite get to it before the D does. They push it up. Miko stands up, chips it, but the Noko player deflects it forward. They come in, they fire it. Jackson grabs that with a glove for the whistle. But a false start here, and now we're going to redrop that. Puck pushed over to Miko. Miko gets it, skates behind the net. He tried chipping it up, but Noko picks that off. They cycle it around. They throw it out front. Tommy has it there. He pushes it behind the net. Now he's battling with a couple of them. He gets it up to Caden, off his stick to the D. They come across. They fire it. Good blocker save by Jackson there. Miko couldn't grab it behind the net. Noko throws it up. Caden has it here. He throws it across to Hardy. Hardy into the open ice. He splits the D, fires it just wide of the net. Noko picks it up there. They throw it up. Miko has it. He fires it. It's deflected in. Hardy had a stick on it, but Noko swept it away. And they throw it all the way down. Picked up there by Tommy. He does a board turn to avoid the forecheck. He comes up. He's trying to chip it up. He gets it up, but Brecken did tip it. He picks it up. He throws it in front. Goes past Caden. Dean gets it. Throws it up. Now Noko gets it to the line. Miko gets it back up to Dean. Dean battling here. Oh, he loses the puck. Noko coming up. Miko racing up with them. They come in. They skate around the back. They throw it to the F3 coming in hard. They miss it, but it goes to their D. Miko picks it up here. He throws it up. It comes into the middle. Brecken has it, loses it. Noko regrouping. They come back in. Now it's out. Now Noko dumps it in deep. Miko tried chipping it out, but couldn't get it out. Third Noko player comes in. They dump it into the middle. Pass across. Now it comes up to Caden. Caden throws it up, but can't connect with Brecken. Noko gets it there. They throw it across. Now they get it back into the zone. Miko gets it. He chips it back into the middle, but Noko grabs it there. They re-enter the zone. They're coming up and in. They pass it around, fire it in. Jackson screened on that one. Hardy in here at center, taking that face-off drop. Comes over to Abby Joe. She chips it up. It comes in. Hardy's first on the forecheck. He tried getting a pass across to Grayson, but Noko picks it off, and it comes the length of the ice, hits the post, and goes over, so no icing. Tack picks it up, but he's swarmed by Noko players. They fire it. Good blocker saved by Jackson. And then he covers up the rebound. It's going to be dropped deep in here. Noko wins it right back to their D. They fire it in. Jackson grabs that with his glove. Hardy in here to take this again, deep in the zone, pushed over to the boards. Their D gets it, fires it in. Jackson covers that up before the forecheck gets there. Doing it again for a third time here. Puck one back. Grayson gets it, loses it. Noko with it behind the net. They chip it up to their D. They fire it. Ooh, they just missed on that. Oh, Tack comes in with a shoulder. It's a great check, but he's a little early for that. Goaltender gets it, and they whistle it. False start, so we'll do this face over again. Puck pushed back behind the net. Silas battling there. Third NoCo player gets it. Now they come up. They chip it. Ooh, it's right on the post, but there is a whistle. It's coming in deep to the NoCo zone because there was a slash. So we got a little 4-on-4 hockey here for a minute 19. Hardy pushes that over the boards. NoCo gets there first. Silas holds him up, but now they're able to get it out. Hardy dances around one. We get a 3-on-2 developing. Hardy comes into the middle, but his pocket is picked. Puck comes up to Silas. He keeps it in from his backside as he lost an edge, but now NoCo gets it out. They're coming up and in. They skate around. Silas gets it, chips it up and over one, gets it around a second one. They come in. Their D holds the line, walks side to side. Now they come back up to the other D. They push it into the middle. Silas is able to get it there. He tries chipping it out, but can't. NoCo comes around. They come back behind the net. They throw it in front. They're there all alone. Now Silas ties up their stick and gets it. He comes up to Hardy. Hardy tried chipping around. Can't. NoCo throws it in, but they're wide of the net. Tommy picks it up on the far side. Battling here. Gets some help from James. James comes away with the puck. He gets it up to Hardy. Hardy's off to the races. He's got a breakaway coming in and shoots it, but the goalie gets it from their backside. Back it in here to take this face off. NoCo wins it back. They throw it up to the point. Mikko grabs it there. He shoots it in. He lays out to hold it in the zone. Gets it back up, and now NoCo gets it out. They change. Penalties up, so it's back to 5-on-5 hockey. Beckett ties him up. Mikko holds it but throws it back in, but we're just offsides. Puck went over to Dean. Dean pushes it back to Tommy. He comes up. He chips it up. NoCo gets it. There's a little back and forth here in the neutral zone. Dean comes away with it. He throws it to the other side. Don't have a wing up there. Now Beckett comes in. They get around him. Now Caden gets it, throws it into the zone. NoCo picks it up there. They're regrouping. Caden hard on the forecheck here. Oh, they fire it. It's off of his stick, but he loses his stick. Tommy comes in, but his pocket is picked, and that's the end of the second. Puck pushed over here. Landon gets it, chips it into the zone, comes in. Puck protects, gets over, looks for a pass, but the second NoCo player takes it away. They come up. Tack gets a stick on it. Puck comes back. Now they re-enter the zone. They skate around. They fire a backhander in. Jackson pushes that behind the net. Puck comes up. Hardy's battling through, gets it over. Landon. Now Tack's able to chip that puck. Comes back to their D. They come up. They fire it in. It's wide of the net off of a deflection. Now it comes up. Brecken's able to chip it out past. He pushes it into the middle. Brecken after it. He fires it. It goes back behind the net. Landon picks it up there. Tried sweeping it up. He comes in, gets it over to Silas. Pushed back. Puck comes back into Landon. Landon gets it on the back door and gets it over to Brecken, and Brecken's able to finish it off. Puck comes back to Mikko here. He chips that up to Grayson. Grayson gets it into the zone. NoCo chips that back out. Mikko gets it, throws it in, but we are offsides. Puck comes over here. Mikko throws that into the zone. NoCo picks it up. They go D to D, trying this near side here. They push it up to the boards. Not out, though. Beckett comes in battling through that. Gets it to Grayson. Grayson tries a backhander, but it goes over the net. Beckett pushes it back behind. James pressure in there. Abby Joe does a nice job stepping up, holding that puck. Pushes it up. James gets it there, throws it back in deep. Grayson comes in. NoCo throws it up to their winger. They get it there. They chip it up. Mikko's able to hold it into the zone, pushes it forward. Now Grayson gets it. He steps up. Tried pushing it into the middle. James gets it behind the net. He comes up to the middle. NoCo intercepts it there. They come up. They chip it out of the zone. Abby Joe's after it there. NoCo's changing. So she has time. She gets it back up to James. James has his pocket picked. He gets it back. Throws it into the zone. NoCo gets it back out. Mikko gets it there. He's going to skate up. Gets it to Grayson. Grayson into the zone. He pushes it into the middle, but he's taking off the puck. James has it momentarily. Now Hardy comes in to grab it on these near boards. Back to Abby Joe, but they chip it around her. There's a 3-on-1. Mikko gets his stick on it at the blue line. Did a great job there. Now they throw it in deep. Abby Joe picks it up here. She throws it into the middle to Mikko. Mikko gets around one. He comes up. He's going to skate it in himself. He's got a lane. He's going to take it. He pulls up, gets a shot, but it's deflected into the corner. Hardy pressures him there. They throw it around to the near wall. Caden coming in hot off of a line change, battling here. Gets some help from Dean. Caden pushes it to Hardy in the middle. He gets a shot off, but it's just wide. Mikko pushes that back up to Hardy. Hardy skates into the middle, fires it into the net. Puck pushed back by NoCo to their D. They come ahead on these near boards, chip it up. Tommy's able to get to that puck before the wing does. He's battling him in the corner. He chips it up to Hardy. Hardy comes in, gets it up to Caden. Caden comes up. chips it out, but he loses an edge and a stick. Noko re-enters the zone. They throw it in deep. Tommy battling behind. Noko gets it to a wide open guy in front, and they pick a corner. Puck push back to Noko's D. They push it up the boards here. Landon pressures him enough to get him to dump it in. Puck comes around to Tommy. He's ridden off of it. Now they come up to their D. They shoot it in. It goes behind the net. Abby Joe comes over here, gets it up to Landon. Landon kicks it into the middle. But, Noko gets a shot. Jackson gets a good stick on it. Puck comes back to Landon. He kicks it in the middle again, but Noko picks that off. They come in. They get it. It's deflected. Brecken gets it. He's off to the races. He gets into the zone. He comes over to Silas. Silas comes up and in. He tries a shot. Puck's going to be dropped to the left of the goaltender here. James gets it up to the line. Tommy steps in. He fires it. Goaltender grabs that and covers it up for a whistle. Puck pushed back to Tommy. Tommy comes in. He gets it up to James. We got a battle here. It comes up. Tommy's still battling for it. Now Noko gets it up, and it's tipped. So it's going to go all the way down. But Abby Joe's going to get there before it gets to the line. She comes around the net, chips it up the boards. James battling in the neutral zone, gets it around one and into the zone. He's still pushing. Puck comes out of the zone and then right back in for a whistle. Puck pushed back to their D. They regroup. They throw it up the far boards. It comes in. Nico picks it up here. He's looking for a pass. He gets it up off Hardy's stick. Now Caden's able to pick it up, but he loses it. Tack picks it up. He gets aggressive in the neutral zone. Comes into the zone. Noko chips it right back out. Nico has it there. He comes across to Dean. Dean battling, but Noko's able to get it out of the zone. They come up and in. Good back check by Caden. And now Noko gets it. They throw it into the front. Picked up there by Tech. And we now have a whistle for a rough on Highland. Noko wins it back, but their D can't hold it, so it goes out of the zone. Now they go D to D. Dean pressuring them here. They push it far. Miko gets a stick on it at the blue line. They do eventually get it in. Their pass across to the far boards is off base. Dean picks it up there. Hardy gets it up. And we've got a penalty coming up. We got some 4-on-4 hockey again here. Puck pushed around behind the net. Silas trying to get it there. Now Tommy pinches in. He steps up. He's pressured off the puck. Noko gets it, chips it around Brecken. Puck comes up. Now they skate into the zone. Silas back checking. Noko gets it in the corner. They step back in. They fire it off the outside of the net. They try a wraparound. We're still 4-on-4 hockey after a couple of matching minors here. Puck pushed around behind the net to Abby Joe. Abby Joe up to Silas. He just throws that in deep, and it's going to be an icing. Puck in here. Brecken wins that over to Abby Joe. Abby Joe skates behind the net. She comes up. It is picked up here by Noko at the line. Silas is able to get it out of the zone. He's battling up those boards. He pulls up, tries to get around. He gets a shot. Puck in front, but can't get a stick on it. Back to the neutral zone. Abby Joe picks it up, comes back to Silas. Silas throws it in on net. Noko throws it around behind the net. Abby Joe pinches in. She's got it here. Throws it into the middle. Silas tried tipping it up. Now Noko gets it, and they throw it the length of the ice for an icing. Puck pushed over here. Tech throws it in behind the net. Grayson comes in, tries to battle through. Now James gets it out front. Puck comes over. Beckett couldn't get his stick on it. Now Noko gets it up to the line and out. There's a battle here on these boards. Puck comes back to Tech. Tech loses it. Noko coming in here. Tommy battling through that. Noko gets a backhander, but it's wide of the net. Puck into the corner. Tommy holds up the man. Beckett comes in to help out. Grayson gets it. Puck comes up. Tax now coming in. He throws it across the ice to James. James comes up and into the zone. Noko ties him up. Second player comes in. Gets some help from Beckett. Beckett throws it in the middle. Nobody's home because ref gets in the way. Now Grayson's got it. He pitchforks it in, but the Noko player grabs it. They throw it up to their winger.
Hold the stick, man. He's holding the stick.
Puck into the corner here. Now it comes into the middle. Tack gets it. Leg pad saved by the goaltender. We got a Dean in here wins this faceoff over to Hardy. Hardy comes back to Abby Joe. Abby Joe tried getting it up to Dean. Now she does. Dean shoots it, but it's off the side of the net. Caden gets a stick on it. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Noko coming in, shorthanded. They drop pass. They shoot it. Good save by Jackson. Puck in the corner now. Abby Joe pushes that up. Caden can't get a stick on it. Noko holds it at the line. They fire it in. Miko gets it with a deflection. Now Dean comes away with the puck. He's got Caden coming up the near side. Hardy on the far side. He skates through. We got a 3-on-2. Dean gets a shot. It's deflected by Noko. They kick it up to their winger. Now they're coming in. They got a 2-on-2, but they're going for a line change. So their one player comes in, steps in, fires it loose in the crease. Now Jackson's able to cover it up. Silas in here to take this face-off drop. And it is pushed over to Tommy. Tommy throws it around behind the net. Picked up there, pushed up to Brecken. Brecken into the middle to Silas. Silas coming up. He comes in. He's split up. Landon comes by, picks it up, fires it over the net. Puck pushed back into the middle by Brecken. No, that's by Landon. Now the puck comes up. Silas battling here. Landon picks it up. Tried coming into the middle. Now Noko gets it. They get it to the line and out. Tack holds it there. He throws it up. Battle here on these near boards. Landon comes in, gets it. Now it's back to Silas. He's able to join the zone. He fires it, but it's deflected into the corner. Brecken gets it there, comes up to the point. But we had pinched in, so it comes all the way down. Tommy picks it up here. Noko picks his pocket. They come across, fire it. Landon chips that up to Brecken. But the Noko player comes in, picks it off. They come in, loose puck, and Noko finishes off the second rebound. Puck push back. Abby Joe's going to come in. She races in. She comes in, throws it into the middle. Puck loose in front. Battle ensues, and then there's a whistle. Puck pushed over the boards. Now it comes up and out of the zone. That's going to be an icing on Noko. Beckett in here to take this face-off drop. Noko pushes it up. Abby Jo gets it over to Miko. Miko fires it. It's deflected in front. It's just out of the crease. You get a couple of shots. Leg pad save. Another save by the goaltender, and then they cover it up. Hardy in here to take this face off. Noko wins it back to their D. They push it around behind the net to their winger. They chip it up. Miko holds the zone. He pushes it into Hardy to Dean. Caden gets it over to Hardy. Now it's behind the net to Caden. Caden tried coming up to Dean or to Hardy in front. Now Noko picks it off. They get it behind the net. Caden gets it. Noko picked off his pass. Noko gets it up. Miko gets it, throws it back in, but we are just offsides. Puck dropped here, pushed over to the wall. Tommy pinches in to get that puck up. He's battling here, gets it up. Tommy gets it clear, gets into the zone. He's got it. He's looking around, does a board turn, throws it up to Tech, but it's off of his stick. Noko gets it out. They advance it. Now Tech gets it. Dean has it. Dean's going to come in. He gets around one, but the other two or three Noko players are able to get that puck from him. They come up. They come into the middle. They are taken down. And we got a whistle. Puck pushed around behind the net here. Noko gets it. They throw it up to their D. They get a shot off. It's just wide of the net. They throw it into the middle. Silas gets a stick on it. He gets it up to land. And we have an issue with the clock here. Brecken gets this puck up. He pushes it forward. Noko gets it back out.